huge heart is what he was known for. He had a heart of gold. It is erotic, yet somehow fitting, that its stopping has now taken everything.
Hundreds gather to remember a champion, a father and a mate, as tributes flow for former Ironman Dean Mercer. An earthquake strikes the southern coast of Mexico, sparking a tsunami warning. A federal police officer fronts court accused of accessing child exploitation material. And the Logies go to Queensland. The Gold Coast secures TV's big night for the next 4 years.
This is 10 Eyewitness News, first at 5 with Georgina Lewis.
Good evening. Hundreds of surf lifesavers from around Australia have gathered to farewell champion Ironman Dean Mercer. With brother Darren, the Mercer boys became household names in the early 90s. Despite a glittering 25-year Ironman career, the 47-year-old was best remembered as an adored father of 4. Lachlan Kennedy reports.
The water may have been Dean Mercer's first love, but family was his true love.
Stay with us. We will have more on the Broncos finals clash when we cross live to former captain Corey Parker later in sport. But up next, the global push to better help our men and women in uniform in their battle with PTSD. Mishka makes a splash for her long-awaited public debut at SeaWorld. And the school bell rings for Prince George.
Good afternoon, Dave Andrews here in the Auto Leaders traffic chopper as we head towards the weekend. Got some busy conditions, of course, on the Western Freeway from Mount Cootha out towards the Fig Tree Pocket area. And got this house that's on fire. Just got news of this one. These are live shots as we make our way towards First Avenue through Marsden. Plenty of smoke still billowing along First Avenue. Plenty of fire engines there too, getting this house under control. We'll get you some more shots of that shortly, Georgie. In the meantime, we'll head back to you at the news desk and get back to you very soon.
We'll see you again soon. Thank you, Dave. A luxury apartment block under construction in Sydney turned into a towering inferno last night. Fire on the top floor of the 16-storey building quickly spread through timber framing. With pipes yet to be installed, more than 70 firefighters struggled to get water to the top levels. Well, it's sport time now, Jono. The Broncos kick off their NRL Finals series tonight.
I do. Just a few hours away, Georgie. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Coming up, can the Broncos head straight to the grand final qualifier? Corey Parker joins us ahead of their clash with the Roosters next. Plus, the Cowboys head south to face the Sharks and weren't afraid to talk tough ahead of their grudge match. And the young American who rocketed up the rankings and knocked Venus Williams out of the US Open. Welcome back. The Broncos can progress straight through to a grand final qualifier with victory in tonight's opening NRL final against the Roosters. For more, we cross live to Corey Parker at the Fox League studios. And Corey, the Broncos have had another week of injury disruptions. How much will the loss of Darius Boyd hurt them tonight?
Oh, look, it'll hurt them. There's no doubt about that. He's their captain.
Well, looking forward to this one. Then thank you, Corey. And don't forget, you can catch all of tonight's NRL action live on Fox League. Well, the stage is set for another fiery showdown between the Sharks and North Queensland in Sunday's knockout final. Gavin Cooper admitting the clash is a grudge match, while the Premiers insist there'll be no mercy for the injury-ravaged Cowboys. Trent Simpson reports.
Fans full of faith farewelled the Cowboys from Townsville.
Georgia, a huge weekend of sport. I'm going for the trifecta, the Broncos, Cowboys and the Wallabies over in Perth.
Let's hope so.
Great.
Thanks, Jono. The weekend has arrived. Josh has all the weather details next. It is weather time now, Josh. The big question, will it be a nice weekend?
Well, it's been a fabulous Friday, Georgia, across southeast Queensland. It should be a sensational Saturday and also Sunday too. We'll look at that in just a moment. Firstly, a live shot of the city. Still looking very nice outside after a tip-top of 27 degrees today, one above average for this time of year. Right now, very comfortable, 22 outside. Humidity again dry at 20% and the winds gusting at around about 4 kilometres per hour. Still plenty of cold temperatures right across southern Australia from the conveyor belt of cold frontal activity we've seen over the last week. 150 centimetres this week of fresh snow across areas like Perisher. An upper level trough combining with a surface trough causing some showers and thunderstorms across western areas of the country. But further to the east, it's clear skies and sunshine as we saw today. Absolutely beautiful weather. It is set to continue as well, so that is the good news. A high pressure system will be dominant right across the southeastern part of the country. You will notice a big separation between the isobars, so light winds, clear skies. That will allow those temperatures to drop first thing in the morning. The double-edged sword, though, sunshine coming out to play through the afternoon. Not much rainfall inside. I know it's very dry out there. The gardens are looking very dry. The rain tanks are looking a little bit empty. No good news at this stage, but we'll continue to monitor this situation over the coming days for you. But certainly for Saturday, as you can see, most areas of Queensland will remain dry. Moving into the capital cities and Sydney, looking at a cracker tomorrow, 19 degrees and sunshine. Another frosty start for Canberra, and it should be fine through the afternoon. Just a possible shower for Melbourne tomorrow, 15 degrees. Partly cloudy for Adelaide with 16, and a possible shower for Perth with a top of 23. Again, warm temperatures right across the top end for Darwin, hitting 35. Back home, fine across the state. Morning frost will remain likely over the southern and southeastern interior. Rocky going for a top 29, a cool one in Roma to start the day, and then topping out at 23. For the southeast, mostly sunny. Patches of light frost in the south and west early morning. Overnight temperatures falling to between 3 and 10 degrees. Daytime temperatures reaching the low to mid-20s. 22 on the Goldie and 24 on the sunny coast. Speaking of which, this was surface paradise earlier today. On the Gold and Sunshine Coast, Saturday swell will be increasing through the morning, so that is good news. Up to 1.5 metres with winds tending south to southeasterly. On Sunday, that swell will drop back a little bit to around about 1 metre, but still okay. Try the point breaks. Winds will be from the south-southeast again. There's that barge pumping in that sand in over areas such as Mermaid. Moving on to the bay, west to southwest is rocking your world tomorrow, 15 to 20 knots, seas around about 1 metre. Mostly sunny skies for Brisbane with a top of 24 degrees, so a little bit cooler than what we did see today. We're looking at the same mark on Sunday, staying fine. Mostly sunny Monday and Tuesday as temperatures rise through the midweek. Ipswich will be much the same, getting up to 34 degrees though for Wednesday at this stage, Georgie. So the spring heat back in a big way.
Yeah, it certainly is after a chilly start. Thank you, Josh. That is 10 Eyewitness News for now. We'll be back Monday. Have a great weekend. Good night.